Hello, I'm Ric the Trucker, and this is PHIT, physically healthy in trucking or just fit. Uh, I haven't made a video in a while because I've been a little depressed. I haven't lost any weight. I've been, checking my weight and no dramatic loss, and it really bugs me because I feel thinner, and I'm wondering, is it just in my head or, I actually feel thinner. My belt buckle, I can move it 2 more notches. I feel smaller, but the scale's not moving. So what's going on? So I did some research, and I've come up with 6 reasons why you can't trust the scale. And stay to the very end, and I'll give you a little bonus number 7 that might be very important to your health. So the first thing we probably need to understand is that a normal person only loses 1 to 2 pounds a week, and if you're over 40 like yours truly, it's more like half a pound a week. And I guess if you're losing half a pound a week, that's great. It's something to be proud of, and keep it up. Keep up the good work. So with that in mind, I shouldn't be so hard on myself not losing any major amounts of weight. So let's get to the 6 reasons. Reason number 1, using a different scale. As a truck driver, I don't have a scale in my truck, and I don't know even if I want one, to be honest, anymore. But if I did have one, I would try to get the one that can check your BMI so that you can tell if your body mass index is going down or not, even if your weight's not. I might look into that. But for now, I'm not going to put a scale on the truck. I'm just going to use the good old tape measure around the waist and track it that way. But also, the time of day you weigh yourself can have dramatic effects. I guess everybody knows that you're heavier in the evening or in the afternoons than you are first thing in the morning. Try to be consistent and weigh yourself. Probably the best is first thing in the morning before you do anything else. I would definitely, I would go to the bathroom first, but after that, then yeah, that would probably be the best time to weigh yourself and get an accurate reading. If using a scale at all. So yeah, and also that brings up, speaking of bathroom, brings up other things that can throw off your weight, like water weight and bowel movements. Will kind of throw off your weight. So maybe it's not so good to trust the scale. Number 2, too many fats in your diet. On keto, we eat good fats like avocados, and we can have burgers with fatty meat in it because we're trying to get our body to burn fats instead of sugars and carbs. But at the same time, if you've got too many of those good fats in your body, then you might be burning those fats you're eating instead of the fats on your body. So you might have to cut back. For instance, I think I might have been eating too much walnuts and pistachios because I'm also eating a lot of good fats in fish and sardines and things of that nature because I want my body to burn fat. But with my lifestyle being very sedimentary, it might not be such a good idea to eat so many of those fats. So I'm going to cut back a little bit, definitely on the pistachios and walnuts and things, although I do very much enjoy them since I don't have any chips. They kind of give me a crunch along with the pork rinds, but so I'm gonna cut back on that, and let's see how that works. Also, you probably want to know your macros, understanding how many fats you're intaking, how much of your protein you're taking every day, and the little bit of carbs that you're probably getting from your vegetables. You want to kind of track that so you can tweak it and make it more suitable for exactly what you need. Another thing I can do a lot better on, because I don't track my macros at all. I just try to have no sugar and no carbs and good fats and proteins. So I can do a better job at that too. So I can make adjustments. Another thing is you might be eating too often. If you are doing the intermediate fasting with keto, and you're on the 12-12, which you're eating 12 hours a day and having a fasting window of 12 hours, maybe it's time to switch it up and go for a 16-8 window, where you fast 16 hours and eat 8, or 24, or like me, do the OMAD, only one meal a day. I find it's easy for me to do, so that's what I do it. I really wanted to try to do a 24-hour or 48-hour fast, but I just like that last meal of the day. I like to go to bed with a full tummy, but so it hasn't happened yet. And I'm not going to beat myself up over that. If that's the way I'm happy, then I'm going to stick with it. I'll make a little adjustments here and there to try to get the weight loss going again. But I'm not going to beat myself up and stress out over it, because number 4, stress is a big stinking deal. Stress can really slow down your weight loss. Without getting into all the science of what stress causes in your body, there's plenty of videos if you want to look them up, tons of them. But yeah, stress can slow down your weight loss dramatically. I've been going through some issues relationship issues, and just truck driving in general can be stressful, especially in the cities. Yeah, my life has been, maybe it's been more stressful than I was really thinking it was. Not near as stressful as when I was a retail manager, but yeah, so I'm working on that. I downloaded the WinHof, WINHOF breathing and meditation app. Been doing that and working on my breathing and meditation. And when I say meditation, all I really mean by that is I try not to think about anything except my breathing. I try not to let my mind wander, and I just think about that. In the mornings I'll wake up and I'll do my breathing, just 5-10 minutes max, just to kind of center myself and be ready for the day. And I like it. I can't say it's making a dramatic difference so far. I haven't done it for that long, but I do. I like it. I feel like I've done something good for myself right off the bat, and achieved something, as silly as that may be. So anyway, the WinHof, you can download it. You can watch his videos. They call him the Iceman too. He's done some remarkable things, and he claims that it's his breathing techniques and meditation that allows him to do super amazing things. And then again, I also, right before bed, I'll try to turn off the TV, turn off the Facebook or the phone or whatever, and just take 5-10 minutes to be grateful and thankful for the day, and that everything went well, and things that didn't will get better. And then I concentrate on my breathing for a few minutes, and then I lay down and try to go to sleep. So anyway, meditation, breathing exercises. There's tons of meditational things out there to help you meditate. And yeah, getting to the end of the night, you want to meditate because you want to sleep good, because sleep is super important in weight loss. It really is. Every expert is saying that you got to get your 8 hours of sleep, and it's best if you do it naturally. I keep melatonin on the truck because it's a natural sleep aid, but I don't depend on it. It's very rare that I take it unless I'm recently I had to switch from day driving to night driving and then back to day driving, and that could have been, that could have affected my weight loss too, that I went through that. And I used melatonin to get myself to go to sleep and change my sleep cycle there. So my sleep cycles have also been off, now that I think about it. I'm gonna definitely have to do better at that. So the number 6, I think I'm on number 6. Reason you might be getting smaller, but the scale isn't following you along, is you're actually building muscle. If you've just started a workout program and you're intermediate fasting and doing keto and doing everything right, you may be building as much muscle weight as you're losing in fat weight. It's quite possible, they say, especially if you just start a new program. So that could be another possible reason. Let me check my notes here, make sure I got everything. Oh yeah, because when you're intermediate fasting, your brain produces whatever it needs to produce to protect your muscles and protect your brain. Well, think about the caveman theory, like I always bring up. A caveman's out there, he's looking for food, he's trying to hunt down something or another. Time goes by, he's in starvation mode. The body goes, hey, this guy needs to find us some food. Let's give him some extra energy for his muscle. Protect the muscles, just burn all that fat. We don't need that fat anymore. Burn the fat, keep the muscle, so he can be strong and find us some food. And then then the brain is protected as well. Extra BDNF is produced, and so he can be smarter, and the muscles are protected. So quite frankly, you're not burning up muscle like you do with some of those fad diets where they say for every 4 pounds of weight loss, a pound of muscle is burned. So you don't get that effect in intermediate fasting, so that could slow down the scale from moving, but you're burning fat, so that's double good, right? And keeping muscle, and muscle helps keep your metabolism high, so that's a good thing. So that was the 6 reasons why you probably shouldn't trust your scale. You should trust the way you feel in your clothes, or use a tape measure around your waist, your arms, or your thighs. But here's an extra, something I wasn't sure if I want to put in here or not. I'm going to go ahead. Your thyroid. You may have, if you're doing everything right and you got exercise going on, you're eating right, it may be a thyroid issue. And I'm not a doctor by any means, obviously, or a medical professional. This channel is all about my experience doing intermediate fasting and keto. But see a doctor. And if you're not sure, one thing I heard that you could do is take your temperature first thing in the morning. The average temperature for a human adult is 98.6. If you're lower than that, you may want to see your physician and say, hey, what's going on, and do I have a thyroid problem, or do more research. That's one clue that you could have an issue with that. Otherwise, that is my reasons why you can't trust a scale. I have noticed that looking at myself editing these videos, my face looks a little thinner. At least I think it does. It could be that I shaved off my beard. I don't know. I think it does. And that makes me feel good. So I can, as long as I'm staying positive and doing the right things, then I'm going to get the right results. Might not be as fast as I want it to be, but we'll get there. And we'll get there together. Again, hit like and subscribe and leave a comment. I love you. Thank you for supporting me in this weight loss journey. You have a great day and a great night. See you later.